The economic crisis in Russia is looming for 3 years already. The PRK deployment and its implications, and what is the impact of Western F-16 and Mirage fighter jets? Talk with Frank Ladwich. This and more in our today's episode. Let's go. Russia's inflation rate has climbed to 9.5% according to released data by Росстат, the country's statistical agency. The consumer price index rose by 0.33% in the ending week of December 23rd, highlighting persistent inflationary pressures. This announcement comes on the heels of the central bank's unexpected decision to keep its key interest rate steady at 21%. Unexpected well. The bank stated that its recent monetary tightening measures aim to steer inflation back toward its target of 4%. The report pointed to significant contributions from seasonally volatile product prices, with cucumbers rising by 8.3% and tomatoes by 1.9% in a single week. Prices for less seasonally affected items also saw increases, including eggs and frozen fish. The central bank had previously projected inflation to remain below 8.5% for the year, but its monetary policy department head Andrei Gangan told Interfax agency of Russia on December 24th that full-year inflation is now expected to range between 9.6 and 9.8%. Inflation expectations among households have also risen, reaching almost 14%, the highest level recorded this year. A survey conducted by the central bank revealed growing public concern over rising prices for essential items like milk, eggs, meat, and fish. Respondents also noted increasing costs for home appliances and electronics, reflecting broader inflationary pressures. And the Biden administration is planning to launch new sanctions against Russian shadow fleet before Joe Biden leaves office in January. This will hit the economy of the aggressor even more, as states that circumvent sanctions are still buying Russian energy resources.
Russia's central bank is expected to carry out a mammoth rate hike later this week as inflation continues to soar in the war-focused economy. Russia's consumer price index continues to rise despite repeated rate hikes by the central bank designed to tame the rampant price rises. The consumer price index hit 8.9% in November compared to the same month in the previous year, up from 8.5% in October, driven principally by rising food prices. A weaker ruble, following new US sanctions in November, has also fueled inflation, driving up the cost of imports into Russia, a country whose economy has been hit hard following its invasion of Ukraine in 2022. From the CNBC publication.
Russia has attempted to mitigate the impact of international sanctions through strategies like import substitution and redirecting oil and gas exports to sanction-neutral countries. However, the economic toll is becoming increasingly evident. In November, the Russian ruble plummeted to its lowest value since March 2022, trading at 140 against the $1. This sharp decline followed a new wave of U.S. sanctions targeting Gazprombank, Russia's third-largest bank. The U.S. Treasury stated that Gazprombank serves a critical channel for Russia to produce military supplies and distribute payments to its soldiers. The sanctions aim to disrupt the bank's ability to facilitate energy-related transactions involving the U.S. financial system, further tightening the economic pressure on Moscow, which eventually will lead to a point of no return, aka the Black Tuesday. So that is all for today. Remember to like, share and subscribe to the channel so you will support us in our work to deliver the news of the free world directly from Ukraine to you. Stay safe and don't let propaganda win.